Fertilizing, weeding, planting, your yard needs it all after the kind of winter we've had.
And the tough part is you can tell the neighbors who've already done it.
Oh, yeah.
Because then you can tell who hasn't done it.
Very evident.
And if that's you, you come home every day and you're like, oh, I got to get to that.
You pull into the driveway like, don't let anybody look at me.
Exactly. So Hannah's, edging. Ooh,
that's
she's all fancy.
I know, guys. You think I'm not doing work here. This is real work. This is labor. Sophia's got a spade in her hand. I have a spade as well. Explain why this is important, Terry, to do before you actually get the electric edger out and start mulching. Why do you have to do this?
So we're really reestablishing the edge here, and we like to do natural edges and recommend that. Some people like to put some sort of plastic barrier up, but this is a nice way. You're really reestablishing that edge and getting all this prep work out of the way before you mulch. Mulching should be the last thing. These spoils that are left, those will need to be taken out of the bed, and really we're just redefining this bed, and having a nice clean edge with the spade gives it a real beautiful look, keeps it to a precise shape, and gets the turf keeps the turf from encroaching into the garden. So.
And it is, you gotta put your weight into it, people. Sophia, you taught me how to do it. If people have never done this themselves, they can do it, but tell them the way to put the spade in the ground.
Let me see again here.
Because I'm obviously failing right now.
Angle.
Okay.
You don't want a right angle on this because it's going to erode after time. Go back a little bit from the very edge so that you have something to bite into, and go ahead. Put your weight behind it. Kick your grass out.
Okay.
If you overlap on your last move, you're going to get a straight edge.
Okay.
And you just keep working on down.
And you do this all the way around your bed?
Yep. You want to go down a few inches at least. When you lay your mulch down, you want to have this nice clean lip here. You're going to lay your mulch down. You're not going to dump your mulch here so that it fills it up. You want to have it angled down with a nice slope and then a nice lip.
And Terry, you were also saying a lot of people tend to want to really put definition in their beds, so they'll trim with their mower around it, almost thinning out the grass. Why do you say that's not a good idea?
So with turf, you want to have it be established. And when you have healthy turf, it really helps outcompete the weeds. What happens a lot of times is people want to make sure that this edge can be enhanced, so they weed whip. They use a weed whip and really get it close to the soil area there. That kind of opens up an area for weeds. If the turf is stressed on the edge there, the weeds are going to be able to outcompete the turf, and we want to make sure the turf is healthy. As you can see here, the turf is the roots are exposed on this.
Right.
So that's going to dry out quicker. It's going to be an area where weeds are going to want to propagate because the turf is weak and stressed out. So you want to make sure to leave as much healthy turf as you can here. You could still have a clean edge. You could have it look really neat, but have it grow up and be strong. So that's an important thing to remember throughout the season. A lot of times, again, those people want to weed whip and it gets stressed out like that.
And in the next segment, we're going to be mulching, but real quick, you say you don't always need new mulch every single year. You can almost first of all, rake the mulch that you have to begin with.
Correct. A lot of times, we recommend if it's a new bed, you put down 3 inches, but if you're just top dressing it, or if it's already thick, you want to just kind of rake it, turn it over, and you'll see that the mulch will get its color back underneath. When there's too much mulch, it can't break down and feed the plants. It can really
suffocate.
Yeah,
almost.
Suffocate the plants around there. So you want to make sure how the depth of there is no more than 3 inches. So a lot of times people put another 2 inches on top of 3 inches.
Yeah, because they want it to look good.
They want it to look good, and it's not necessary. So even raking this, like a bed like this that has some fresh mulch, even raking it and turning it over a little bit, it's gonna look like a new layer. So.
Yeah. And we're going to show you that in the next segment coming up. We're going to be mulching. We're going to show you how to spread it correctly and what to do around the bottom of trees. People often pack it up too high, and you could actually be damaging the plants that you have right now. So I'll toss it back to you in the studio. We got some work to do before we can lay the mulch down.
All right.
And Norma,
Anna, thank you.
What color mulch?
Doing a good job.
Never red. Thank you very much. Brown. Thank you. Brown or black. They don't do red mulch.
No.
We're anti-red.
Yes. Well, except for
I mean, we wear it, but we don't like it in the ground.
coming
Nothing wrong with
up.
rag, just don't put it in your yard.